Hey guys, so for today I'm actually going to review how to set up our new portable system. So I've changed this around a little bit. I've simplified it so that we no longer have to come and grab the giant dance one. It's a little bit more complicated. So this is much simpler, smaller cart, easier to move about. Let me just scroll this down and we can actually take a look at it. All right, so you'll notice we have our laptop here and we have a projector that's actually belonging to Tech Crew that I located. So to start off, you will obviously need to plug in, twist this about, you'll actually need to plug in just the cart. So attached to the cart, I have plugged in a power bar right down here, and everything is plugged into that. Now I will neaten up the cords. They're a bit like loose spaghetti right now, so I'll neaten those up so that it's a bit more clear cut. But it does give you room to have the computer on the level shelf, and you can even pull up a chair and you can sit and do whatever is needed when we need this system somewhere else. So obviously you need to have already logged in, and then of course we need to actually connect the computer, the laptop, to the projector, and we are going to use an HDMI cord. I'll bring that up a little bit close so you can see it's that weird pentagonal shape, and this will be stored in the front pocket of the laptop bag at all times. So you're going to plug this into HDMI 1, although I mean you can plug it into HDMI 2 if that number is like calling out to you, and then this is going to plug into the HDMI plug on the side of the laptop. There we go. You are going to hit the power button up here, okay, and then that is going to start up. And of course it takes a couple of minutes. So while that is starting up, let's take a look at the sound system. So what I have done, there we go. What I have done down here is I've taken one of the dance speakers. So it's just a nice simple speaker on the back. There's simply an on-off switch, okay? For now I'm leaving it on. There is a blue light right here. That is your Bluetooth connection. Now, I've actually already connected this laptop to this speaker, so we're going to see if it's remembered that. The lovely thing here is you have a volume for a microphone, so you can actually plug a microphone right in here. It looks like a very odd plug, but it does take the 3-pronged XLR, no problem. And then you can actually do a line in for a keyboard, which I can't see us ever needing to do, but it's available. And of course, then you actually have volume for any kind of an external device that plays any music or sound, and that would include the computer. So your volume is right here for that. You do have a power button. Now, technically this is wireless, but it's so old the battery does not hold the charge anymore, so it does need to be plugged in. All right, so let's take a look right here at our computer. I wonder if we can zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the screen. Can't zoom in or out in this mode. All right, well, here we go. So what we're going to do is we are going to come down to the little speaker icon, and we're going to click on that, and you can see speaker number 2, Samsung Express Stereo. There's a little arrow up here. If you open that up, you will see all of the different connectors here. So you can actually connect it to the BT adapter, which is the other cart. You can actually connect it to the projector, although we don't do that because we don't feed sound through the projector, but the device is put together in such a way that you can do that. And of course, Realtek is referring to the onboard speakers in the laptop. So we definitely want to be dealing with the Samsung Express there, and it's automatically set itself up to that, which is lovely. Okay. If for some reason it does not, you will have to go into the settings of the laptop, go into the Bluetooth setting, and then get it to connect. Okay. Just so that you are aware, should you have any connection issues and you want to reset it, go into your settings, go into Bluetooth devices, erase it, so make it forget that pairing, and then just underneath this blue light here, there is actually a button. Oh, I'm sorry, it's beside, not underneath, it's beside. It's black on black. You can't see it, but you can feel it. If you hold on to that long enough, this will start blinking, and then it's sending out the signal. And then from your computer, you can say, look for new devices, and the Samsung Express will come up. It's Samsung, not Samsung, just so that you are aware. And now that this is set up, we are actually going to open up the shutter, which I happen to have closed. And you can see that we do have a projected image there. It's not very clear right now because it's projected upon the back of the stage. But let's bring this up a little bit so you can see that it is projecting up there and it's quite clear. Just so that you know, depending on the distance between where you're projecting and where you put the projector, you will need to focus it. So just a quick review of how to focus. Okay, right in here, you actually have two knobs. Okay, one of them will actually bring everything into focus quite nicely, and the other will actually allow you to make that picture smaller or larger. So once again, I'm going to say that again, but as we're looking up at our projection, so the first knob, the one that's closest to the front, will allow you to change the focus of your projection. And then the turner or the knob that is closest to the back will allow you to shrink the size or grow the size of your projection. And again, that's all dependent on what it is that you need for that. So anytime somebody reserves the sound system, the projection system for a different room like the cafeteria or the gym, this is the cart that we are going to use. Everything is securely locked down to this cart except the laptop, because of course the laptop we have to use in multiple different areas. So the laptop, as usual, will be stored separately in the booth, and this cart will be stored backstage, and I'm probably going to lock it down just to make sure. All right, thank you so much, and that's a review of how to use our new portable cart.